By what name are you known?
There are some who call me Tim.
Hey there, I'm the non-binary poetry powerhouse Tom Rudd. You can order my debut poetry collection, I Am a Thing of Rough Edges, out now with Whiskey and Beards Publishing. And you're listening to 20TIMinutes. Enjoy.
What's up, party people? Party people. Y'all won't get funky? I feel like I haven't said that in a while. Where the party at? Where the mother and party at? What's going on, everybody? Another episode of 20TIMinutes. I am your host, Tim McCarthy. Episode 30. Thank you for rocking with me. If this is your first time, then welcome. Join the fun. I just hit 65,000 total downloads for the podcast, and I'm feeling great about it. I'll tell you what I'm not feeling great about is the cat closet and how hot it is in here. But I am surviving. I am a survivor, Destiny's Child. Holler at Kelly Rowland. That introduction was done by Tom Rudd. He just dropped a poetry book, I Am a Thing of Rough Edges. And yes, he is my guest this week on the 20TIMinutes interview podcast. We got to workshop that name because that doesn't sound good and doesn't roll off the tongue. But thank you again for listening to me because it makes me feel good inside. Special shout out to the new subscribers to my Buy Me a Coffee, where I release early episodes, early content for the people that support the podcast. You just buy a subscription. It's pretty cheap. I'm not looking for a lot of money. I'm just looking for an extra couple bucks here and there, you know? But shout out to Julie and Emily for supporting the podcast. I truly appreciate it. I got to be better at like getting things out. I need like cool things to give to people that aren't just like stickers. My stickers rock, by the way, and my logos and my hats. If you want to buy one, go download the 20TIMinutes app and go buy yourself one. They look great. Speaking of hats, shirts, and tumblers, as you can see, I am decked out in Splenda. Yeah, that's right, the zero-calorie sweetener. Do I have a sponsorship by them? No. Did they send me free shit because of an Instagram comment I had? Yup. Yeah, there was a post by Hop Geek News, another podcast that I'm friends with, and he's obsessed with Dunkin' Donuts, which is absolutely terrible because Dunkin' Donuts is absolute trash unless they want to send me free shit. And Splenda, of all people, commented on it. And I was like, hey, Splenda, if you want me to wear a Splenda suit, I will. And they're like, we don't have suits, but we'll send you a bunch of stuff. And dude, they sent me some shit. This tumbler is like the best tumbler I've ever had in my life. This hat fits great. This shirt, that soft material, this is perfect for the cat closet. I love it. They sent me like 3 shirts and a bunch of products. The fact that Splenda is 1 on Instagram, 2 that's verified, and 3 that has like 24,000 followers is insane to me. But you know what? They have 24,000 followers in 1 now because 20TIMinutes support Splenda. If you want to send me free shit, I'll wear it. I'll put it up. Granted, it would be cool to get paid for this type of shit, but I ain't no sellout yet. I just like free shit. So Splenda, the first one's on the list. People are like, why do you have a Splenda hat? I'm like, why don't you have a Splenda hat? This is exclusive shit, man. Hopefully they hear this. I gotta send it to them and be like, hey, you want to sponsor me for real? But it's so funny. Yeah, this shirt's perfect for the cat closet. It is hot. UV index is like 9. I don't even know what that means. Do you? It is very hot in here. But yeah, happy National Put Your ACs in now, which is always a struggle. You gotta lift with your legs, not with your back. ACs is so weird. Like put it in the window and just trust that it holds it in, and then you still gotta like tape the edges so bugs don't get in. I feel like ACs need like a better update. I love the people that have like the ACs. We gotta like put the tube out the window. I don't know. I feel like those aren't fucking great at all, and I feel bad. Or if you don't have a window that like doesn't fit one, or the people that have one like all year round, like does it not get cold like during the winter? Like you just have one in the window, like restaurants, and like I'll see like the random house that has one. I respect it because you're committed to not ever carrying that thing again. You're just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not carrying it ever again. I'm just going to keep it in the fucking wall. And it's like a 1975, like, Sozio. Shout out to Sozio in Dorchester. I think someone died in that building. Yeah. So, well, what's going on with me here? Same shit. Meds are doing well. I'm not sleeping too well and eating properly. I'm actually down to my fighting weight right now, which is not healthy when I'm not doing it properly. Like when I was competing in competitions, I would try to cut down to like 145, 150, and I know people are like, oh my God, you're so little. Yeah, I get it. I'm a little dude. I'm 5'6", okay? At one point I was 170. I looked like shit. So I started doing yoga, all that stuff, and lost weight. Felt good. But I'm like losing like, I think just stress weight, and I'm eating like shit. I'll eat, my buddy Billy said, I have the diet of like a video game character where you just like walk the streets and like pick up like a random burger or like a random like chicken, like it's Final Fight. And I was like, you know what? That's 100% accurate. That's like my diet. I gotta get back on it. I was doing like the paleo when I first started losing weight, and I feel like every year there's like a new fad to like lose weight. I feel like fasting's the new one. You gotta fast. You gotta fast for 16 hours, and then the 8 hours you gotta eat. Someone right now is like, yeah, dude, that works. And it does. But I don't have that type of time. I work overnights. I'm always like just hungry for a snack. I'm a big snacker. I always had a snack cabinet. Oatmeal cream pies, zebra cakes, obviously. Don't know if we were a Splenda family. Splenda be in like, you hear that Velcro? That's a strap. Splenda would be at like every like mom and pop diner, just like in that little like porcelain holder of like sugar Splenda. 2 Splendas, please. Friendlies. I'm just saying words now. I'm just doing word association. I don't even know how to record videos anymore or episodes. My last podcast, the Bill and Tim Bogus podcast, we've reached episode 31. That was our last episode, and that's my favorite number. So if I get through the next episode, I tie my podcast record. After that, I'm going to break it. So fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully I survive. So obviously, I should have brought this up beforehand because it was June 2nd, my last episode, but when I recorded it, it wasn't. Pride Month this month. I feel like it's very, not touchy for me or people, but it's like so much bullshit online about it. Like I'm pro Pride Month. I'm pro the what they bring awareness for the LGBTQ plus crowd. I know there's a lot of different letters after that, but I can't keep up with all those, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I support everybody. Like I said, this is a pro good people podcast, anti-asshole podcast. You can be any walk of life, and I love you. If you want to give me a hug, I love you. I'll give anyone a hug, straight up, unless you're a piece of shit and you know who you are. So no hugs for pieces of shit. But like, you see all these companies kind of like, I feel like sometimes like they are like doing like a cash grab. Like they won't like even like probably have a tweet on any other month about supporting gay rights, but they'll change their logo. And it's like a double-edged sword because I feel like they're trying to make money off it, but then you have the fucking psychopaths that lose their mind over it. Like Dunkin' Donuts, I don't want to keep talking about Dunkin' Donuts, but they're like the best example. Their fucking coffee tastes like shit. I shouldn't be bad-mouthing Dunkin' Donuts. That's kind of me to me. The original Dunkin' Donuts, fun fact, Quincy, Massachusetts, where I'm originally from, okay? Book it. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, but like I have to go read the comments. Like it would be like, Dunkin' Donuts changes their logo, and there's like, just like Judy Juderson's like, I'm never buying coffee from them again. Yeah, you are. There was a free donut this week. I guarantee you Judy Juderson was buying a fucking jelly glazed donut. Okay? Shut up. That's what I don't get to understand about this whole thing. Okay? Like, okay, all right, get this, right? You're straight. That's fine. You're straight. But what someone else does with their life, why does that affect you? Granted, if they're gay or not. If someone does something different than you gotta, like, she logged into her Facebook, saw that post, probably did the angry face or the wow face, and then had to sit there at her fucking stupid computer or her fucking Android phone and leave that comment. You are not changing anyone's mind or helping out anything. Just shut the fuck up. I'm getting like sick of this shit, okay? Keep your comments to yourself or fucking keep your comments between your little group of friends, whatever. That's fine. If you gotta publicly say something or publicly fucking demean a fucking person, you're a fucking sack of shit. If you don't support gay rights or Pride Month, just don't listen to me, okay? I got family members that are gay. I support the fuck out of them. I got friends that are gay. I support the fuck out of them. I'm sick of this shit. Just fucking love everybody, all right? Don't be getting butthurt over fucking Dunkin' Donuts making a gay pride logo. Get fucked. Seriously. Recently on my Instagram, I posted about the Trevor Project, which I just learned about not too long ago. If you don't know what that is, it's founded in 1998 by the creators of the Academy Award winning short Trevor. They made like a short that was like, they had a character named Trevor that dealt with issues, and he couldn't find, they realized they couldn't have like help for people that with like LGBTQ members that were looking for it. And yeah, they provide crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and the questioning crowd for young people under 25, because I feel like you got to start them early on helping their mental health, because the world sucks out there, and you have Judy Juderson making stupid ass comments under fucking Dunkin' Donuts things. But I read some of their quick suicide facts, which I always like reading facts and learning. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young people's ages 10 to 24. That's for everybody. Like that's the prime age to tackle this. They write LGB. They don't have the full thing. So I'm just reading what they have. So the LGB youth seriously contemplate suicide at almost 3 times the rate of a heterosexual youth. Super fucked up. LGB youth are almost 5 times as likely to have attempted suicide compared to heterosexual youth. Of all the suicide attempts by youth, LGB youth suicide attempts were almost 5 times as likely to require medical treatment than those of heterosexual youth. Suicide attempts by LGB youth and questioning youth are 4 to 6 times more likely to result in injury, poisoning, or overdose that requires treatment from a doctor or nurse compared to their straight peers. And 40% of transgender adults reported having made a suicide attempt. 92% of these individuals reporting having attempted suicide before the age of 25. Like, that's fucking miserable. Okay? So, like, the LGBTQ plus crowd, like, are obviously getting bullied. Obviously, like, in the media, they're not feeling comfortable. And that's why we need the support. That's why this month is pretty much here. It's not like, oh, yeah, like, good for the gays. Like, no, man, there's a lot of them that aren't doing too hot. And all this hateful shit is causing these numbers, which I'm not a big fan of. Again, I am pro everybody trying to get help mentally. I don't care what I always say, like, I don't care what you are or what you do. I got to find like a different phrase, because I care for you. Just because I say I don't care doesn't mean I don't care for you. So I do care about your life. It doesn't affect me in a negative way. If you're cool with me, you're cool with me. And hopefully you think I'm cool back, because I'm just looking to be a cool guy and have some cool friends. So, yeah, that's my fucking rant on this, because it just fucking angers me that someone just has to go online and just make a comment. Granted, like, they could be just some fucking stupid idiot, but Judy Juderson from fucking Spokane, Washington looked like a real sack of shit, where she had like the circle of like a logo. I don't even know. Like, you know what? I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead, because I look into things too much. Obviously online, I go down rabbit holes, and I want to comment back, but I don't, because I don't want to get in like a big hoopla, because no one's mind has ever been changed in a Facebook dispute or battle or whatever. Everyone just shut up. Just shut up and hug people. That's all I'm asking. Fuck. But yeah, I never trust anybody online. Even reading some articles, if they don't have like legit facts or footnotes underneath, I take it with a grain of salt, because back in my day, I saw the internet get invented. AOL 1.0. I was down, like, I've told people this. I've been downloading JPEGs of Sunny and Sable, and then I even looked up China just to see if I liked it. It was all right. Wasn't a huge fan, but yeah, I don't really trust a lot of things online. I actually read about, someone posted something about the white rhinos being actually extinct. It was like a meme or whatever, but there's no fucking facts underneath it. So I looked it up, and they're on the verge, but they are gaining popularity. They are gaining their numbers back, because I love animals, all walks of animals, except for the hornets and ticks. Like, what are you two doing? How are you contributing to life? Ticks and wasp. Put ticks and wasp on the asshole part. This is an anti-wasp and tick podcast. Stamp it. Fucking wasp. Get the fuck out of here. I get hunting, but there's some hunting that should not be happening. Especially when you're like people that like hunted like giraffes or like elephants. Like why? The ivory. Get out of your ivory tower and stop. I'll say this, I'll compromise with anybody that hunts. If you hunt for food, that's one thing. If you hunt for sport, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it, but do you, boo, do you. I think that if you're gonna kill an animal, you have to kill them with your bare hands or a knife. I think guns should be banned in the hunting game only. You can't bring a gun to a hunt. You gotta straight up fucking like attack a grizzly bear with like a Bowie knife and that's it. That's all I'm giving you. Be a man, go fight an animal with your bare hands. What type of animal do you think you could beat up? Like straight up hand-to-hand combat. I always thought as a kid I could like go toe-to-toe with like a baby gorilla. That thing would rip my arms off like I was fucking Jax in Mortal Kombat 2. Just fucking zah! Or like the people that fought kangaroos. I'm talking about hunting and being fucked up, and I'm talking about boxing a kangaroo. I hate being like an oxymoron that's like hypocritical when I say stupid shit like that. Like you shouldn't trust anyone online. Like when AOL 1.0 came out, I was in like chat rooms saying I was like a 45-year-old Asian woman from Spokane, Washington, like just fucking with people. When the internet first came out, it was so fucking crazy. I got all these chat rooms. Like, you think someone's still married from someone hitting you with an ASL in like a chat room that was like 40 plus singles only from Spokane, Washington? I'm going to have the Spokane, Washington crowd not be happy with me, especially Judy Juderson. Fuck you, Judy. Then you had AIM. AIM was a good time in high school. You'd put your away message up and like people would be like, live, laugh, love. Out with my mom shopping for new clothes after summer vacation. Like, I gotta read summer reading this year. I'm picking my own book. I hated fucking summer reading. I hated school so much. That's why I'm like kind of dumb, because I didn't pay attention really. I just schmoozed my way through, you know. But you guys gotta let me know what animal you would fist fight if you had to save your life. Like that guy that punched that dingo to save his dog, or that woman that pushed that bear over to save her dogs. Like she pushed. I'll post that on my story. She pushed that fucking thing at the perfect time because he wasn't looking, and he still like climbed the fuck back up. Fun fact. Don't know if this is true because I read an article and there was no footnotes. But if you see a black bear, you gotta make yourself as big as you are and be like, ah, because there's one roaming around Whitman and Hanson in Massachusetts. And I'm like low-key petrified, but my dog, Charles Barkley, would scare that thing away. With the grizzly bear, I guess you gotta like curl up in a ball and just hope for the best. But that thing's got like Wolverine from X-Men claws, and that would just slice you up instantly. This ain't the bear from Clark's Trading Post up in New Hampshire, okay? Not the ones they put on the little bicycle that should like freak out. Actually, you know what? I am pro when animals attack. Not like a guy walking down the street and he gets jumped by a bear. I'm talking about people that like fuck with elephants and the elephant just like whaps them to the next state over. Like zoos, get rid of zoos. Why is, no, don't get rid of zoos because they help animals like that can't go back in the wild. Is the fucking circus. Why is the circus still a thing? Why is SeaWorld still a thing? Did you watch Blackfish on Netflix? Tillicum? R.I.P. dude. Everyone loves Harambe. Like, they had to put him down. Tillicum was like fucking people up because they kept breeding her left and right. Oh man. Tilly. Go watch that. It's sad, but yeah. Fucking. This has been a huge rant episode, and I'm not gonna apologize for it, okay? As you can see, I'm pro Pride Month. I'm pro animals, unless you have to fight one to save your dog. Okay? Right before I leave, I've been looking in the astrology thing again, and it's still messing me up, okay? There was like this meme or whatever, and I can't even find it. I'm the worst host of all time. If I had a co-host, they would literally kill me. They would box me. But I had this like post, and it was like, December Capricorns are different than January Capricorns, and I was like, that is me. But then again, I don't know. But then I'll read like Aries shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I'm just like guessing shit. Yeah, I lost it. So that was a good story, guys. But let me know. Are you guys into astrology? Can you guys give me like a rundown? Like tell me like it's stupid or tell me it's cool. But that's another episode of 20TIMinutes. I appreciate you guys. Please go to my profiles and click the link to go vote for me for the Quite the Media Podcast Awards. I'm up for the Quite the Other and Special Interest Podcast Award 2021, where there's like 60 of us. I'm at the top of the list to vote. If I get this win, that's going to be huge for the podcast. So I would really, really hope that you guys can help me out with that. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. I'm going to be dropping that in January. Download the 20TIMinutes app at Google Play, iTunes Store. Download it. Got new t-shirts coming out. They're pretty sweet. I'll give you a hint. They're not the cartoon logo like I usually have. It's the other one with my dumb face. So they're going to be a little bit different than that. And they're going to be green. Green t-shirt. That's all I'm going to tell you, okay? It's Kelly Green. And if you know what represents Kelly Green, guy, you'll fucking know, okay? Jason Tatum for 3. Cystic fibrosis walk is this Saturday. Still have time to donate. Again, you can click on my link tree and any of my profiles on the social media networks to be directed to that. My movie suggestion and my music suggestions are one and the same, okay? Everyone loves this movie. They always say it's like an underrated movie, but it like kind of isn't anymore. Like it was a theatrical flop almost. Is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That movie fucking rocks. Phenomenal cast from top to bottom. Kieran Culkin, fucking Brie Larson, Chris Evans. You know the deal. And Brie Larson sings one of the songs in that movie. And he goes, "Hello again, friend." They just put that song on Spotify, and it's called Black Sheep. And I love that song. I love how she kills that. One more thing, I wanted to bring this up. I had a little bit debate with a guy on Twitter again. Nothing bad, but he was upset, and he was a bisexual human being, but he was upset that people didn't have the same energy for Mental Health Awareness Month for Pride Month, which like it is frustrating, but we can't just go by the months. Like after this month is over, you should still support Pride Month. You still should put Mental Health Month, PTSD Month. There's a day for everything, and you should still push that and promote it. And we had a good civil conversation about it. I gave my 2 cents. They gave their 2 cents. And it was probably one of the most civil conversations I've had in a long time, especially someone that has mental health issues. I don't like to compare people to other people, but as a mental health person, I feel like the LGBTQ has a way harder time in life than someone like me, because LGBTQ plus individuals stem from mental health problems, so they went back to back on months. So again, I don't like to compare people, but that's just my thoughts, my personal opinion, so don't get mad at me about that. But either way, go fuck yourself. JK, I love you guys so much. It's time to get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of this closet because I am dying in my Splenda tee, Splenda hat, sweaty head, but I got a Splenda tumbler I can take a sip out of. Shout out to Splenda. Again, I love you guys. Come holler at your boy. Break the stigma by cracking a smile. Have a good one.
This podcast is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. If you are feeling suicidal, please dial 911.